Hello and welcome back to Witch's Last Reward. This time I am going to LI co-work and the MioG. And I also already forgot my intro again. Either way, I am gloomy and I tend to forget my intro a lot. Let's ally with them. Oh, this has been recorded. Please wait.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
For real? Oh well.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what the hell, guys? Why'd you betray me?
Quark had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Grandpa!
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise to me?
I only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points.
What? So you're not going to leave?
Not what I said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
Look, see Clover over there?
What? Don't tell me.
Oh no.
She's...
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyoji have...
The words were barely out of her mouth when Tenmyoji and Quark ran past.
No! God damn it!
Clover, are you really going to leave?
Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others, so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyoji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
So Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Like hell, I'm happy. That's some shady shit, Tenmyoji.
You say so. I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's got to pay for what he's done.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah. No point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
What?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Let's go! Come on, guys! Time to move!
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma!
Quark held something out. I looked down to see 2 pieces of folded paper. What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is, so read it, okay?
I pressed it into my hand.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
I turned and ran to the door, Tenmyoji and Clover following in his footsteps. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them, before I could think of anything to say.
See you.
Goodbye.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Shit! They're gone!
All we can do now is hope they bring help back.
Indeed.
I agree.
I looked down at Quark's letter and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filed both pages with writing and to read. It was a really stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt, but somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. I guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before. So I think it was really hard for him. He couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ration just right, I wouldn't eat it. Guess that was kind of pain, huh? But I didn't give up. Now I'm here. When he found me, I was really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That's why he named me Quark. A quark is a really small thing, and I was really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry though, because it turned out that I was a bit tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the bag, but it didn't even get scratched. I started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I started helping Grandpa out of his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings, and he'd fix it up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he'd explain to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go to the theater. The theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh yeah, I didn't know that I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids on my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he looked all over town to try and find somebody who'd take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd asked her if she could take me too. Gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There weren't a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa had tried to get someone else to take me. Didn't mean he didn't want me. The kid who told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he'd brag to everybody about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother." It never bothered me before, but after I found out that Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. Then one day, he took me to the bar in our neighborhood. During the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, he just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has, and I thought, I know he's gonna make me work here, but I was wrong. So I passed something to the bartender. Then he picked me up and sat me down on the stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my legs just dangled off of it. It seemed really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. Eventually the bartender came back over with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I got closer, I realized that the second glass was full of some sort of a brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float. I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nicest alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. Looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd already turned around and moved off, though. So I figured he must have put a glass down in front of me on purpose. It still didn't seem like it could be real. And I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is it really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the world. It's not an exaggeration. Exaggeration. I can't speak today. I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious. But what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then, I didn't care whether he just found me and adopted me or not. He bought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who had mother but had never tasted root beer float. Dobby has a sock now. Dobby is a free elf. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day. I'd torn one of my shoes off that awning, and some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over and I was fed up, so I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I brought back, explaining why they were all useless. He got really mad and just yelled, "I don't care." And he got mad and I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while I went and hid in an abandoned building. But by then I'd started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. It had started raining pretty hard though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. But that was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop though, so I just sat there, staring at the gloomy grey sky. Hello? I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. First I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but when I went over anyway, and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked and I could tell right away that he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled quickly and said he was glad I was safe. He spent all night out in the rain looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long that he'd collapsed. It was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get to the doctor, I promised whatever god might be listening that if they would only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever. His temperature wouldn't go down for days, like the doctor said. But if he kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. The thought of that happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck on to Grandpa, because a week later, his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk, and it took me a minute to realize he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man and that meant he was probably going to die sooner rather than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone, but maybe he'd been a little too strict. All of the things I'd worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off, and he'd gone out into the rain looking at me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth, I just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. But he just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide and said, "Of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that, he'd had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. But when he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. That was when he decided I'd stay with him forever. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever. Even if he said I couldn't. Oh, that's awfully cute. But still, there's no freaking reason to actually go ahead and betray them just to get out alone. Why would you do that? You can just wait for 2 hours. Like really. Seriously? You can't wait for 2 hours until everyone has 9 BP or above? Ah, credits. I guess that's Quark's ending. We'll see. Can I skip this? Well, I don't think I can skip this. So we're stuck with this. Let me go into what happened to now. So, as far as we're aware, they could be in a post-apocalyptic world out there, but there exists the antidote to the Radical 6 virus. So there may be a whole lot more people alive, but we don't actually know what's outside. The risk that leaving alone, or with just the 3 of them, yielding nothing, and nothing helpful, is a little bit much in my eyes. Just randomly leaving them behind is kinda weird. It's an odd decision. But Tamiuchi said that he knew who Zero was. And maybe he's seen that thing as well. That holographic thing. So maybe that's why he decided to do that. But at least he must have spoken that over with Clover. Well, no use crying over spilled milk. We're just going to look what happens when we betray them. We'll see. I'll be going back and checking out the betray. So, editing Klumi, leaving Yuliana. Oh, just quickly. That's the Tenmyoji end. So, it isn't even the Quark end. So weird. And we're back here. And I thank you, Editing Gloomy, for the jump cuts. If he did do jump cuts. Let's see. Let's go and betray them. I want to see what happens then. So, will Clover leave
Round
alone?
3 of the Ambidex game results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 3 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Yeah, that's expected. So, betray. So is Clover leaving alone then?
Points have been assigned, or please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what's the deal?
Quark had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why did you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing? I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
What? Oh no. Oh, she's just really glowing. She's just leaving alone. It's so random though.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Why?
Clover, wait!
So, what the hell did you think you're doing?
I'm going to call the others.
What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Justice? What? Wait, what do you mean?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Time for me to go. No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Theo leapt at Clover, his fist raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved toward the door.
Goodbye.
Caught one last glimpse of her face. She slipped through the door. It was a mask of eyes. No, don't get me wrong, this is like an even worse decision to make.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game.
So she just, in spite of everything, just leaves everyone else essentially to be left alone forever in this room, place, whatever. Just to go out, get revenge for Alice, who unalived herself. That's just the most a-hole thing you could do.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
It's just a bad end. Alright. No specific end then. Okay. Also, we've got that little Temioji emblem there. Right. So we finished this route. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay. There's a whole lot of things we don't know yet. What was this? It's the round 2. It's ally. Curious. How much time do we have? We have a good amount of time left. We could actually go for another route. But let's finish this tree for now. Let's check out if what's going to happen here is also a bad end. I guess this was a thing about Quark and Temioji? I don't know. I don't remember. We'll see. I'll be skipping that, but no need to cut that out.
Hey, Sigma.
Oh,
I wanted to ask you
oh
something.
no. Oh no, I remember. I know, this is this one. This one is bad. It's really bad. Ah, what's up?
Could you pick Betray for me?
What?
I mean, I could try and, like, tackle you, but you're so big and strong, you'd probably just throw me on the ground and that'd be it.
Yeah, well,
So I thought I might as well just ask you really nicely. Oh, I mean, I'd be happy to, pay you back. If you just pick Betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Anything?
Yep, anything. So think carefully. If you choose Ally, you're trusting him with your life.
Yeah, if he chooses betray, it's all.
Are you really sure you can trust that old fart?
Hey, now, that's not very
The
nice.
only safe choice is to pick betray.
But if he chooses Ally and we
Then
don't...
I'll have 9 BP. But you don't need to worry about that. Even if I do get 9 BP, I won't just go and open the number 9 door all by myself. I mean, Alice wouldn't have 9 points yet, and I can't leave her behind. Please, will you pick betray?
20 seconds.
Notice the only other thing I found interesting. Alice was, at this point in time, still alive. So, the voting machine was in front of me. I don't have much time left to think. How I keep my promise to Tim Eugene pick Ally? Or would I betray him for Clover and Ellie?
If you just pick betray for me, then I'll listen to anything you say.
Yeah, like hell you will. In the end, there was only one possible answer.
3, 2, 1.
I don't want to. I have to. Oh god. Oh why? I really don't want to do this.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
So is she just gonna leave alone?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So, that's how it is, huh? Promises are made to be broken, I see.
Yeah, says the one who breaks promises like they're nothing. Well, not really technically breaking them, just finding ways around it. Sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to trust
I could have chosen betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, need to choose betray in the last round.
That was a completely different situation. Well, in any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP. How do you intend to deal with that?
Don't worry. She'd never try to open the...
Really? Then what's that?
Huh?
Look, I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
What the hell? No way. So how is she justifying this now?
Oh, the number 9 door.
She opened it.
Shit!
Clover, what the hell are you doing?
Sorry, Alice gave me an order though.
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help. My BP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AB game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9. If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever. That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer. Escape.
What about the promise you made? I don't care about the promise, so basically Alice just ordered her to escape.
Promise?
You said to listen to anything I said.
So, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough. Every little word is reaching my ears, isn't it?
Yeah.
What? Were you thinking of something gross? You're a perv.
Hey, come on now.
the number 9 door. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
Clover!
Clover!
You fucking bitch! You're not getting out of here!
Dio leapt toward Clover with a roar, but she danced quickly aside, dodging his punch very easily.
Bye, guys.
With a last carefree grin, she leapt through the number 9 door. Well, at least we know that she would leave Alice alone behind.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
She's gone.
Shit!
All we can do now is wait for her to call for help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
What's that supposed to mean? Tamuchi said nothing, shuffled off through the other door and out of the room. Yeah, let me just quickly point that out. He seems to have known that, at least in his point of view, there isn't much help to be get from outside. So he left because he just wanted to punish Zero or whatever. This doesn't make any sense. A cold silence descended on the rest of us. It was a silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. I don't care about it. You have a long time left. A few good couple more years. Until you die. Alright, so that was a thing. It certainly was a thing. Okay. Let me guess, this also will just end up in a bad end, isn't it? It's left off alive. Let me quickly finish this one as well. We're collecting a few bad ends now. So, what did I vote here? Did I vote Ally? I guess I did vote Ally. Wasn't it?
What are you gonna do?
Ah, that was Dio. I don't really have a choice, do I? There's only one thing I can do. I'm going to choose Ally.
You can't! You'll die!
Well, you never know.
Do you really think a jerk like that is going to choose Ally if he doesn't have to?
Absolutely not. Yeah, we'll just skip that to the interesting part. So, we're back, and we're going to betray Dio this time. Let's see what happens now.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Clover and I walked slowly out of the AB room. He glanced over at us as he exited his own room. I looked away before I could make eye contact.
Sigma, why? After all that stuff you said. I mean, it's not like I'm criticizing you. I think you made the right decision.
Sorry.
You don't need to apologize. I think I would have chosen betray if I was in your position. We'll find another way, alright? We just have to keep an eye on Dio. As soon as he gives us an opening, we take it. And I'm sure Alice will help us too.
Did you tell her?
It's okay. We can trust Alice. There's no way she told him. Anyway, let's go check the results.
Yeah. Yeah, you can trust Alice to go against Dio. That's a thing. Betray ally, ally. Betray, betray. Yo, K has 9 points. Oh, god damn it.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey, what the hell is this?
Sorry, I decided to choose betray.
Oh, so you don't care what happens to Quark?
What kind of cold hard bastard are you?
Jeez.
Please, just give it back.
Hey, Sigma? What are you talking about?
We found the accelerometer in the laboratory.
And Dio stole it. What? You mean he has it right now?
Nah, I don't have it.
What?
Well, I won't have it in about 2 seconds.
The moment the words left his mouth, I knew what he planned to do. No, don't! I leapt toward him as I spoke, but it was already too late. Dio snatched the vial out of his pocket, brought it up, and threw it to the ground.
No!
You bastard.
What are you doing?
A promise is a promise. If you'd chose an ally, this never would have happened. You want to blame someone? Blame yourselves.
Ah, I've had enough. Something snapped in my brain. Instead, I let out a guttural roar and leapt forward, only to be stopped short by a firm hand on my arm. It was Phi.
Hold it!
Why are you stopping
Because
me?
this isn't the time for that.
Huh? What do you mean this isn't the time for?
Look at the number 9 door.
K. He was indeed standing in front of the number 9 door. What is he?
No!
9. His BP is 9.
What?
Suddenly, we were all running toward K in the number 9 door. K, what the hell do you think you're doing?
What am I doing? Well, that should be obvious. But if you insist, I am attempting to leave.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I assure you, I would do no such thing. I am perfectly serious. After a rational assessment of the facts, I have concluded that this is the wisest course of action. What is currently our highest priority? The answer is, of course, to save Quark. He must be taken to a hospital as soon as possible. For that to happen, one of us must escape and call for help. Currently, the only one of us capable of doing so is myself. That is why I intend to escape.
And leave us all behind.
Unavoidable, but as I said, I do intend to call for help.
Couldn't you have at least waited until the next round? Then you could have raised Quark's BP to 9 and taken him with you.
And what would happen if Dio was Quark's opponent in the next round? I have no illusions about what Dio would do. This is the most logical choice.
So, destroying the accelerator has left Dio with no options. Well,
The
that's a way
number
of digging your own
9
grave.
door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
But wait! Where's Alice?
Ah, yes. Alice is in the AB room. She has collapsed. But you needn't be concerned. She is only sleeping.
Oh no! What did you do to Alice?
You will need to ask her yourself. I must take my leave.
Hey, god damn it! Wait!
Dio charged at K, but the larger man easily sidestepped him and tumbled nimbly through the door just before it closed.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary Game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Not just a bad end. I thought there was... They could have talked about what happened to Alice there. I mean... Guess that's a thing. Oh well, either way it's a bad end. So, we have some locks. We have nothing else unlocked. It is time for a new route. So... where will we go this time? I believe it is time to go somewhere here. This'll be a lot to cut then. Oh well. Shall we cut short for today? I think we're cutting short for today. The next one will be a little longer, a little more work put into, seeing as we're going to through the other door. Okay, Phi and I will go through the cyan door with Alice next time. So, what happens next? I'll be leaving you for today, and we'll see each other next time. Goodbye!